It was another intense day in court as Diddy's ex-girlfriend, known only as Jane in the courtroom, took the stand under cross-examination. She had been going by a fake name to protect her identity, but her connection to Diddy and what went on behind closed doors was anything but hidden. Jane opened up about the nature of her relationship with Diddy, revealing it wasn't just about romance, it was a full-blown business deal. A so-called love contract where she was paid to be with him, not just physically but emotionally, even though the emotions were one-sided. She wanted something real. He gave her a paycheck. Jane didn't hold back. This time, her tears took a backseat. What really came through was jealousy and anger. Specifically, her frustration over Diddy's relationship with rapper Young Miami from the City Girls. Between 2021 and 2023, Jane was spending time with Diddy, but Young Miami was the one getting shown off in public. Red carpets, parties, clubs, award shows. Diddy paraded her like a queen. Meanwhile, Jane felt like a dirty secret, hidden, left out, replaced. Jane said she couldn't take the double standard. She watched as Young Miami was gifted designer bags and showered with public affection while she was stuck in the shadows. The moment that broke her came during cross-examination by Diddy's lawyer. When asked if she even knew how much those expensive bags cost, she snapped back. "How much does my body cost?" It was a moment that hit hard. She wasn't just talking about money, she was talking about how used she felt. But the truth is, money was involved. Jane had agreed to the terms. Diddy was paying the $10,000 monthly rent on her luxury LA apartment. He had given her money for furniture, teeth veneers, vacations, and even $20,000 to start her own clothing brand. On paper, it looked like a sweet deal, but she wanted more than a contract. She wanted commitment. Then came the text messages. Courtroom officials revealed that Jane had sent Diddy graphic messages, full of sexual fantasies and requests. There was no sugarcoating it. She wanted him. Bad. And she didn't hold back in writing. But that only complicated things further, showing the court how messy, blurry, and transactional this relationship really was. Outside the courtroom, reactions were pouring in. Big Ant from Urban Politicians TV gave his take on everything that's been happening. From a Houston podcast studio, he laid it out. Jane's story ties into everything that's been brewing for months. According to him, this isn't just about sex, contracts, or money. It's about jealousy and how women felt about how Diddy was treating Young Miami. Bowie, a personality known for calling things early, had already said it. These women were mad at how Diddy treated Young Miami like a queen while keeping others hidden. Now the courtroom testimonies were proving his theory right. Even 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne Joy, who had also dated Diddy, went on record saying she was jealous of Young Miami. Her statements in court lined up with everything Bowie predicted. Months ago, Sant, never one to stay quiet, took to social media and posted Daphne's picture, even though she was trying to remain anonymous in court under the name Jane. He exposed the fact that his ex was one of the key women testifying against Diddy. Not only that, but it turns out Diddy was paying her rent, funding her lifestyle, and giving her all the same financial perks he gave to Jane. Still, Young Miami remained the one he showed off to the world. That cut deep. The twist? Diddy and 50 have beef that goes back years. They've never liked each other. Yet somehow 50's baby mama ended up with Diddy. She even admitted in court that she told Diddy about her connection to 50 before they got serious, and Diddy said he didn't care. But the beef never died. 50 got the last laugh by putting Young Miami, Diddy's main girl, on his hit TV show BMF. That move alone spoke volumes. Behind all the drama, there's a deeper issue, the legal danger Diddy is facing. This isn't just a messy breakup with bitter exes. It's a full-blown federal case. Diddy is facing sex trafficking and Rico charges. That's not light stuff. The government is saying he used his assistants, managers, and company money to fly women in and out of state for sex. That crosses state lines, which brings in federal charges. And when you use your business and employees to do it, that opens the door for Rico. Rico laws were originally made to take down the mob, organized crime. But now prosecutors are using it for celebrities. Instead of charging Diddy with separate crimes one by one, they're combining it all into one giant case. It's a legal strategy, one big charge to make sure he goes down. Because if the jury believes any part of it, just one count, they can lock him up for years. Big Ant broke it down. This isn't just about what Diddy did, it's about how he did it, bringing in managers, assistants, and even pilots who flew. These women around, that makes it look like a criminal enterprise, like he was running a business built around exploiting women. That's what they're trying to prove. And when you add in the violence, like the video that came out showing Diddy physically assaulting Cassie, it paints a picture, one that could sway a jury. And let's not forget, Diddy is already a felon. That changes everything. In federal court, prior convictions affect how much time you get. The point system they use makes it worse if you've been in trouble before. That's the part people forget. He's not going in as a first-time offender. And once they stack enough charges, even a small one can bring big consequences. All it takes is one guilty verdict. But some say it's not fair, that the feds are stretching the law. They're going back years and turning every questionable action into a crime. Big Ant said it straight. It's like they're making the story fit the crime. The laws are real, but the way they're piecing it all together, it feels like they're bending things to make it stick. They're not making up new laws. They're using the old ones in new ways. Some of these stories being told in court sound wild. Jane talked about sex parties in Vegas, orgies, women flown out for group sex, drugs, and pills. She described watching other people have sex while high, flashing her chest and doing whatever Diddy wanted. She even named other rappers she slept with, though the judge refused to let their names be said out loud in court. According to her, she was caught up in a whirlwind. She was in deep, doing whatever it took to please Diddy, watching, participating, traveling, getting paid, living in luxury. But deep down, she was just trying to get his full attention. And he never gave it. He kept her around, but always made sure she knew who was number one. Young Miami. Now all the secrets are out. Jane said she stayed with Diddy up until the day he got arrested. Even then, she was still in his circle, still on his payroll, still hoping for more. But that all changed once the feds came knocking. So where does that leave things now?